What's going on, my homies? What's happening? We'll let the music slowly dimmer down a little bit there, but we are back again for another watch along, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the content we're bringing to you guys on What's Up TV. Shout out to everyone in the chat, all the usual people there. Captain Cookie, good to see you here early. You're talking about New South Wales Cup game. I watched the whole Cup game. Maybe it's something we can talk about somewhat during the stream as well. Jazzy, good to see you here. Tans, good to see you as well. What does everyone think of the changes forward off the bench? We will get into that very, very shortly, Tans, because yeah, it's a pretty interesting move. I enjoy one piece of that move there, but I'm curious to see Jacko off the bench because I don't know if it suits his style of play, but we'll get into that. We'll let everyone ease their way in here, guys. Hope you enjoy again another watch along. It's going to be good. And also, I got to tell you, so we were planning not to do a full credit to the boys after this one due to I thought that I had a little birthday party, but it wasn't this weekend. It is next weekend. So you guys get me for the watch along today, but also we'll do a 1 hour full credit to the boys after the game post-match show. So we're going to be talking about what's going on with this game, and hopefully it's a nice win that we can dissect, but we'll have to see how we go here against a fairly understrength Broncos side, but still got a couple of players that can definitely break this game open. It's good to see you here, my bro. Appreciate ya. So yeah, what that mean, probably next week, guys, you may not see me here. I think we play on a Saturday next week from memory. I'll just double check that. Even though that is a little bit away. So yeah, you probably won't see me next Saturday, but Levon and all that will take back the reins on Saturday. He's unfortunately not with us today, but he will be in, obviously, for all the usual shows during the week on What's Up TV. But without further ado, we may as well go through both the sides. As Tan says, there was a lot of changes here coming into this game, even the Broncos side of things too, but we'll go through our boys, the boys that we know and love. So sitting at fullback there, we got Chance Nickel Clockstag. Really, really good to see him continue to be that fullback. He's always been one of our solid players, even though with our 66-6 loss last week, I thought he was definitely, still trying hard, a couple of errors in his game and that, but still end up with about 150. I think it was one of our best run meter rates out of our back end and that. So good to see Chancey still there. Dallin Martinez-Zelezniak comes back into our lineup off suspension. Definitely a good inclusion there. The energy he brings out of the back end, also his finishing ability definitely helps there too. With the center pairing of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck and Adam Pompey, so I'm guessing it would be the same thing as last week. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck would be on that right side, Adam Pompey would be on the left side. So we'll talk about the matchups coming into this game as well. Marcelo Montoya back on the wing again, guys. So good to see back to our pretty much one of our strong back line with Dallin and Montoya out back with Chance at fullback. Moving to our halves pairing, we got the obviously big halves pairing here. No Sean Johnson this weekend, which is really unfortunate. Shout out to Shawnee. Hope he rests up, he gets his body to full health, and we'll bring him back in a little bit later on, or whatever happens there with our lineup in the future. But Tamate Martin and Chanel Harris-Tavita, a great halves pairing that has done wonders for us, especially when all our big boys are out with those, games. He didn't play for the Panthers, Chanel, but he came back for the last two with the Dolphins and the Cowboys, and it was a really good connection between those two, and I think it's probably the best way we can run our lineup, especially with the dominant 7 and running with a second foil with the 6 there that doesn't love to touch the ball too much. Tamate can just do his game from both ends of the ruck. To the front row pairing, we got Adam Fanor-Blake, and our first big change, Mitch Barnett comes back into our lineup and not playing on the edge. He's going to be playing through the middle. I love that because I do prefer Mitch Barnett through the middle, but also, we kind of lack now that damaging edge back row on the edge, which Mitch Barnett really gave to us and really showed that he could open up those looks on the outside. But we'll touch on the guy who comes in and fills in that spot for him. Next up, we got Wade Egan. Good to see Wade-O there. Then we got Marata Niakore. He'll probably be on our right side next to Tamati and Martin. And then we got Curdy Capewell, the Queensland Maroon. Hopefully, doesn't bring any of that Queensland Maroon energy, the big smashing we got from the Blues back into this lineup here. But I think he'll get a lot lot of good things for being around Origin camp and, you know, seeing what the best parts of his game is. Hopefully he gets back to the old school form of Cody Capewell. We're still waiting to see a good performance or an amazing performance from Cody Capewell. And in that lock position, we got Dylan Walker. He is still playing with our starting lock position. You know, the Webby's changed. What happened when Tohu came back off injury, and Webby has stuck to that solid, which is good to see, because I do think that, you know, Dylan Walker through the middle does open up a lot of our options when we play football, especially in our shape, left and right. Then coming off the bench, we got Jackson Ford, we got Tohu Harris, we got Freddie Lussick, and we got Jazzy Tavanga with Mana off the bench. So really, really excited to see those boys get out there. And before I jump into the comments, guys, I'll go through the Broncos. So obviously, everyone knows that the Broncos, they aren't playing with any of their Origin contingents. So they haven't got Reece Welsh, they haven't got Payne Haas, they haven't got Paddy Carrigan. But still, there's a little bit of players in here that have a lot of strike that we need to get up on early and shut down a lot of what they do. Tristan Saylor, definitely one of them. You don't want to get him a sniff. We saw him last year in that Christchurch game where he played absolutely bonkers. His defense was incredible. We definitely need to get errors into his game, which he's had for the last couple of weeks. So that would really help us, especially kicking down that back end. New winger coming back into their lineup. Jesse Arthur's coming back off a broken jaw. Really good to see that for, you know, the Brisbane Broncos out there. And also, I used to love him at the Warriors there too when he was on loan for us. And it's good to see him back in their lineup. With a centre pairing of Katoni Staggs and Selwyn Cobbo. Dean Mariner on the wing. Dean Mariner, we did shut down on early. He's got a lot of speed. He can definitely tear us apart if we allow him to do that. Then we run with the halves pairing of Ezra Mam and Jock Madden. Ezra Mam's definitely the big key for us to shut down on as early as possible. Just a guy that can play off the cuff. We want them to try and play football out of their back end and create errors the way they've been doing for the last couple of weeks. And that's the way I sort of look at this game. Up front, they got Corey Jansen, Xavier Willison. Xavier Willison got a ton of talent, so it's good to see him get a starting role here. And, you know, for the future of the Broncos, I think Broncos fans would be excited to see him get a good minute role through the middle there. Tyson Smoothie starting at 9. Really interesting move there from Coach Kevy Walters. Tyson Smoothie starting at the 9, and Billy Walters we'll get to a little bit later on coming off the bench. With the edge back rollers, Brendan Piacotta, Jack Joskowski. I've totally butchered that name. Sorry, Jackie boy. But again, you know, a player that's bounced around from the Dragons, moved up to Cowboys, gone to the Broncos. And then we got Kobe Hetherington in that lock position. That is a defensive phenom. In the attacking side of things is where I think that we can really like shut him down a lot earlier. He's not the best attacking footballer in that 13 role, in my opinion. And again, as I said, off the bench, Billy Walters. We got Fletcher Baker, Josiah Garabani, and Marty Tapau. So really, really excited to see how these boys go. And both reserves here for the guys too. We got Moala, Graham Dulfer for our boys there. And for the Broncos, we got Josh Rogers. So a lot of changes coming into these lineups here, coming into this game. But I think our lineup looks very solid, very strong. We just need to play with a whole lot of intent and energy. That's what I want to see for us, especially into this game here against the Broncos that are under strength. Sometimes teams that are under strength play a simpler brand of football, and that's a little bit of worry. Usually simpler brand of football wins games, guys. So high possession rate, defense, and that's really what the Broncos will be looking at in this game here. But we want them to get back into that old, like, you know, the Broncos style of football, what they've had before, where they've had players like Reece and all that out the back. I want them to try and do that sort of similar thing, but with a lesser lineup here with the Broncos, because that's where I can see a lot of errors come into the game. So before this game, I watched the New South Wales Cup game, and there was a little bit of rain during that game. Hopefully the pitch has dried up a little bit, because it did dry up in that second half, towards the end of the second half, which would really help us, especially in our attacking sets and stuff. But even though, like with a wet football game, the Broncos probably don't play their best football in the wet either. They can definitely throw their ball around. When they usually have Adam Reynolds in the kicking game, that's when they play better in the wet. Jock Madden's kicking game definitely still is developing, as we've seen in the last couple of weeks with the Broncos. So, over to you guys in the chat. Shane Carr, if we lose, I'm pretty sure we're done. I'd probably say that, my bro. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully we don't. Nas, I didn't pay for my weekly Sky Sport this week. They didn't deserve it from last week. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Addy, good to see ya. You're a Brave Warrior fan. Up the wires. Thank you so much. I think we're all Brave Warriors fans here. Ellis Williams, do you think Big Xavier will play for big minutes today? I do. It would be good for my super coach. I did plug him in this week because he's got a ton of potential, but hopefully, you know, on the Warriors side of things, we shut him down really early, because he's got a ton of talent. As soon as he starts getting his leg speed from the middle for such a big body, he can definitely be a tough handle. So I expect Mitch Barnett and Adam Fanor Blake to really go out there and shut those boys down really early on. Nas, good to see ya. Might be a blessing in disguise like Townsville. All due respect to Shawnee though. Yeah, 100%. That's the best way to say it there, Nas. Jazzy, what was the New South Wales Cup result for the Wars, fam? We ended up winning out from last memory. It was 24-12. I just want to double check that so I'm not wrong to you. Actually, I think it could have been, I think they've got to try late in the game. So I think it was like 24-18. From memory. Yep, 24-18, we get over the Raiders, but we did have 2 send-offs at the end of the game, and we even had a sin bin with Sufakula about the 45-minute mark, so we're down on a lot of men during that game to win it with 24-18. We started that game absolutely hammer and tong, like we were incredible. The Raiders end up hitting back through Corey Horsburgh, but then we just started to turn it on with Tane Tuapiki. He got a double in this game. Basi Gala scored a controversial try. I don't think it was a try, but he ended up getting it over. We got points on the board. And Setsu too, who I thought had a really great game, scored the last try to put it to bed for the Warriors there. And even though the Raiders tried to come home with 2 tries at the end, they weren't unable to do so due to a couple of penalty goal efforts from Tane Tuapiki where he ended up getting 1 over in the 71st minute. So we'll probably talk about a little bit of the send-offs while we're still waiting on this game to come through. I think we still got 5 minutes left. Yeah, pretty much, the Sifakula first one, he got done for slapping apparently. Again, very similar to the Panthers thing, but more so like, I think it was Martin that was on the ground under him, which is the young boy for the Raiders. I think he just pushed his jersey down and he got sin bin for it. So I don't think there's a lot in that, hopefully, for the future if he doesn't get suspended. The other big one is everyone's talking about Corey Horsburgh end up throwing the 2-piece on Jacob Laban. Jacob Laban, from everything I saw, didn't do anything. Whatever he did in the ruck, Corey Horsburgh didn't like it. I think Laban went to talk to him after the try, went up and be like, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? And Corey Horsburgh just goes bang, bang. And then Ale came in late to really kind of even things up and came in with the swinging arm. So he got sent off as well. Jacob Laban got sent off pretty much to just get smoked and smacked in the face a couple of times. So that was a pretty disappointing one. So hopefully those boys don't get too much of a suspension. What's going on there? Hopefully Corey Horsburgh maybe gets a little bit of a suspension and sit down just to like, how you going, bro? Or maybe just let this be. Like, it is what it is. The game got very testy at the end of it due to, I do reckon, the Warriors had a lot of dominance in that game, especially in that first half. We got a lot of field position. Our forwards, pretty much our forward sets from our back end were making about 70 meters per set. The only thing that held us back in this game was a lot of errors due to the rain really becoming a factor in this game. The Raiders even had a ton of errors in that game as well. As soon as the Raiders felt like the game was losing out of their way a little bit, they tried to grab it back with a whole lot of where you try to get into the game, you start, holding a ball, stripping a ball, faces to the ground, stuff like that to really put the other team off. And especially when we got a couple of boys that have like a very aggressive attitude to the game, it didn't really suit us when it started to get like that. The Raiders started to get back into the game a little bit there. But after Sifakula's Simbin and obviously whatever happened after that, but I think we really wrestled back the game again and we came home really strong. So it was good to see. Leka Halasima, I thought he had an incredible game. He's definitely someone I can't wait to see whenever he touches first grade because I think he's up there and ready. Just every bit of contact he takes, he looks like bigger and stronger than everyone out there on the edge. Like, I can't wait to see him in first grade there. But back to the chat. Daniel. Yeah, my bro, I don't know what's going on with Daniel out there. He must be living over in England or the other side of the world if he's still on a Friday. Good to see you, Daniel. 40s, what's going on? My first-time viewer, how are you, brother? Up to mighty wars. Thank you so much for coming through, my bro. Yeah, very, very good, man. Hopefully the boys get up and really, make me excited about this weekend here. It's nothing better for a weekend than the boys getting a nice victory and, we can hold our heads up high, especially when my dad's a major Broncos fan. I will be seeing my dad after my full credits to the boys tonight. So that's why it's only going to be about an hour 45 with full credit to the boys. I got family back over tonight. So hopefully we win so my dad doesn't just chirp at me all night. Hopefully. Tans, good to see you. Yep. I love that 24-18. I like that there. Jazzy, commentator, Cobo, an origin selection of game 3. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. We could probably talk a little bit of origin while the game goes as well, too, guys, if you want to. Yeah, Tans, yeah, that horse. Yeah. But, to be fair, so I grew up around, I don't know Corey too well, but my missus' little brother and all that, all the boys know Corey. They grew up around Corey. He's only from, not far away from where we're at. Great football player, plays with a ton of emotion, but sometimes that emotion gets the best out of him. We've seen that a couple of times in in you get first grade already. But you know, when I watched him through the junior grades, because like, you know, I was watching him with my missus' little brother and that, like the kid had a ton of potential. He's just a workhorse for the middle. But again, his emotions definitely get the best of him, and he needs to get that out of his game a little bit. Nas 2P with fries. You get me hungry, man. Feel like I need some KFC. I might be a tiny bit behind too, guys. As you do know, I've just jumped live now. So judging by NRL.com, I think it's a minute and 15 into the game already. I'm so sorry, guys. Again, as I always say, because we're running over the internet too, guys, I will be telling you the times that I'm at currently right now. Feel free to drop all the way back to watch it at the same time as me, or stay in the future and just continue to chat with us about, you know, seeing my reaction after it sort of happened live, fresh in the flesh. But good to see the boys out there, especially in that 95 fit. Oh my God, I love that retro. My missus was going to buy me that retro the other day, but unfortunately they didn't have one. I like to have my baggy, like, you know, retro sort of look. You know, they didn't have one in like an extra large and stuff here in Australia, just all selling out. So she ended up buying me this one, which I was so keen on getting early on in the season, and just money constraints due to some other personal things going on with me. I was unable to get this jersey, but that jersey looks so sick. Like it's definitely one of my favorites of all time. The older and the 95 one is definitely my favorite of all time. Up there with, I actually really enjoy the Super League, the Nike Super League jerseys. I've been seeing a lot of them going around at the moment. A couple of Instagram pages putting them up, and I'm like, bro, I would do with one of them. I love those. Jazzy, love that jersey. Yeah, 100%. Richard, what's going on, my brother? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Up the was. Come on, bros. Please don't break our hearts. Yeah, I agree. So kickoff hasn't happened just yet. We're about to go bang. Kickoff has just happened, guys. We're in the game. Adam Fanor Blake off the back fence. Please prove me wrong, ads. All I want is you to go out there and just have a massive game. Show a lot of effort for us, because, you know, I would love to have you here ready to go for the rest of the season. Mitch Barnett takes a hit up back off that. We're currently 39:40 seconds right now, guys. So if you're on the same time as me, yeah, appreciate that. I might update the scoreboard here, the old scoreboard, so you guys can see where we're at. Hopefully you see that all well, guys. Martin Correa, beautiful run there to get us just before the 50. Chancey does it, backs it up. It gets us over the 50-meter line. Beautiful attacking kick position here, guys. And Chanel will put it nicely into the corner there, where we can really start our defensive shape off here. Bang. Bumpy, you got to watch that contact there, brother. But good to see. So it looks like Kurt Capewell is on that left side, covering it for Mitch Barnett's position. I would have thought so, because of the way Marata Niakoda has been playing on that right side, but it could have been up in the air. Off the back of that, it looks like we got Selwyn Cobbo taking it out of the back end here, just getting over the 20-meter line. Tahi, thank you for coming through, my bro. Appreciate ya. Here you go. Fourth tackle, Kobe Harrington, before the 40-meter line, 30-meter line, sorry, guys. Good defensive set here from the boys. Looks like the Broncos will be caking it about 35 out. There you go. Jock Madden, about 40-meter line. He hits that, and it will be going straight down to Montoya. Beautiful. Come on, Monty. Cut down that meters. Bang. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Dallin off the back of that gets some nice meters. Let's go, guys. We should be ending this set in nice attacking position. Maybe put up in a nice attacking kick. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck out of the back end. Good to see Roger there getting in some early work. Chance Nickel clocks that. Gets us about 45 out from our own line. Just before the 50-meter line. Here we go. Dylan Walker out the back there. Chanel. Cutout ball there to Montoya. Montoya, come back in, brother. Beautiful. Playing a little bit of football there. Okay, well there to Chanel. Chanel looking like one of the first kicking options at the moment, which I kind of enjoy. I feel like he does have a slightly bigger boot or better boot than Tamate. The boys dragging Tristan Salah back. Good to see there from the boys. That's where we play our best football, is when we intent on defense here. Just need to lock up. Barnett and Marata Niakoda shuts down. Jesse Arthurs holds him into the 10-meter line, second tackle. We just need to hold in here. We're definitely one of the worst teams for conceding a line break just out of nowhere in the competition. So we just need to lock in. Especially when the Broncos have some boys that as soon as it gets to the back end, like they have speed. So Nice defensive set there from the boys. The Broncos will be kicking here from about the 35 out from their own line. Finds a little bit of grass. Dallin takes that, and Dallin should be kamikazing this one back. Here he is. Bang. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. Good to see the boys back there. And Chauncey backs off that. Come on, boys. Roger. Bang. Left foot. Gets us over the 40-meter line. This is where Roger does a lot of his best work, especially from the back end. Nice, Dylan. Good option. Get us over that 50. All right, now we're about, what, third tackle, fourth tackle. We're definitely winning this field position here. Beautiful. Barnett nearly breaks through the line. Front foot footy. Tamade puts the kick up in the corner again. See if we're getting a contest on this one. No, Dean Mariner shuts that down for the Broncos. Masco's up there, but unable to come down with the chockies. Looks like Josieski might be going down early with an injury there with the Broncos. And it looks like a little bit of rain might be coming over Mount Smart at the moment, or Go Media. So this game might get really just all about just high completion rate and kicking that football. So Chanel's probably going to have a big night with his boot here. And Tamade. Early little kick there from Tyson Smoothie. Doesn't get the full lot of that ball, but finds a lot of grass there in behind. Chancey out of that 10 meters, working his way out of the back end. Early ball there to Marcelo Montoya. He's got some space there. Marcelo nearly makes Tony Staggs miss, but early, come on. There we go. Beautiful. Bumpy with the second tackle. Gets back to the 40-meter line. We're definitely winning the field position battle here, guys. Just a little bit of the wrestle in the game. Dallin here. Beautiful. No errors. Come on, guys. Let's go. Wade Egan, our dummy half. That's good to see very early on here. We're 40 out. Dylan Walker. Yep, very direct. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. It's a good way to start the game. We're finding good field position. We're about 30 out from the Broncos line. Good attacking kick from Chanel up in the corner. We might get a contest on this one if it pulls up shorter. Nice there. Nearly created an error with Montoya getting up high there. And the Broncos have to work out from 5 out of their own line. Dean Mariner wants to take it out of his line here. Beautiful defense for the boys, dragging them back. Just no penalties here, boys. Come on. Don't let the referee dictate this game. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The Broncos, if they start to get sick of all these one-outs and that, they'll start throwing some footy. Here we go. Short side raid there. No, it doesn't come off. Ads slips over there. All right, the Broncos start to play a little bit of front foot. Ads, good to see him chase out a marker there. Shows a little. There, beautiful. First error goes down to the Broncos. We should get nice attacking position here. Shout out to Adam, guys. Again, I called him out on a lot of, was it all you can eat and stuff. That's all we want to see from Ads. Just honestly, if you're going to stay with us for the rest of the season, bro, just put it all in. I understand when we go behind and we have a shit game, he can easily look for the back door, but we just need you to have full conviction. We want you to be out there with the boys and just 100% effort. It was good to see him run out a marker there and try to shut down early. So here we go, guys. We got the ball about 50 out to start our set here. That's it, Richard. That's it. That's it. Prove me wrong, brother. Prove me wrong. I think we just got a 6 again. Beautiful. Inside the 10 there with the Broncos. Good start. Cape well dying with the ball on the left tram line. Adam Fenor, Blake. Here we go. Beautiful. The ball about 20 out from the line here, left tram line. We can open up that right side shift. There we go to Mighty Martin. Out the back. Ball hits the ground. Two of us a check. Almost breaks that first tackle with Jesse Arthurs, but we go back to about 20 out. Mitch Barnett takes a beautiful hit up through the middle there. Nice little settler, right post. So it opens up our left side shift. Do we want it, or we go short side? Do we go left? We go left by the looks of it. We go left. Dylan Walker out the back to Tamade. Tamade out the back there to Chanel. Beautiful. Probably could have forced the offload there, but it's good to hold on to the ball. Here we go to Mighty Martin. Nice little grubber in behind. Oh, offside. Surely. Here we go. Did he make the call? Beautiful. Accidental offside, guys. We get another attacking set on the Broncos line. This time a little bit closer so we can really get into our meat and potatoes. Start to really move these Broncos forwards around, hit tram lines, and then open out our backside line shifts. That's it, Richard. That's all we want to see from Ad. Just a little bit of effort. Because he's honestly one of the best props in the competition if he's playing with full conviction. That was never my question with Adden. It's just honestly, when it all goes wrong, when we're behind, he's supposed to be one of our leaders. So I just want to see that. That's all we want to see. Just be one of our leaders. Here we go. Tamati Martin. Gone left. Nice little first little run there from Tamati. Testing the line. Gets dives with the ball about a meter out from the line. Waiting is looking short. He's going out the back there to Dylan Walker. Dylan Walker, beautiful. All right, don't get too crazy. It's raining football. Beautiful. Left-hand post. Mitch Barnett directs, almost gets it over the line here. Just gets pulled back about, well, we're talking about a meter out from the line. Goes left. Tamati Martin out the back. Beautiful pass to Tamati out there to Chanel Harris-Davida. Gets over in the corner, left-hand corner. And we crack the Broncos first. We're up 4-0 with 30 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Great start from the boys there. Great start from the boys. It's good to see we get into the arm wrestle early. We're 10 minutes down in this first half and we crack them. That's really good to see. We've got 30 minutes left in this half just to continue to roll through our sets. Beautiful. We catch Katoni Staggs running out early on Adam Fanor-Blake. That's when Adam is his best. He holds so many numbers up. Beautiful to see. Yes, go Jazzy. Let's go, Talents. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck to score tonight, guys. I hope so. I pray. I really do. I hope he has a great game. Naz. Yeah, 100%. Mel, let's get it. Let's get it, Mel. Talents, I had him for try scorer too. Woo, what, Chanel? Did you have Chanel? I love that call from you. I love that call. Richard, keep it up, boys. 100%. 100%. Really good start. Honestly, very clinical. We went for our sets. We hit left post, right post, opening up our shifts and caught out the Broncos trying to get up early on Adam Fanor-Blake on that edge. And beautiful pass from Tamati. Beautiful. Good to see you, Jazzy. Let's go, Chanel. Here we go, Pomps. Put it over the dot. He's actually had a pretty decent season with the kicking boot here, Pompey, so he's on his preferred side. Beautiful. And Pompey knocks it over the black dot there, guys. 6-0. We are over the Broncos currently right now with 29 minutes left in that first half. Please, guys, if you enjoyed the content we're bringing to you on Wise Up TV, like and subscribe. 51 viewers currently right now on my YouTube channel, on Wise Up TV, and Wise Up TV on X. Appreciate all you guys coming through. Yeah, 100%. We all love CHT, man. We all love CHT. But great start from the boys. Now the mindset is, guys, get through the set. Points, we just came off points, get through our set, kick to corners, and get back into our defensive shape. That's the way we play our best football. Adam Fanor-Blake, he's got a nice run up here. Get about the 20-meter line. Good to see there from Ads. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Surely, sir. Good to see you, Bush. Thank you for coming through, my man. Good to see Catewell getting the game a little bit early here. It's really, really good to see. Left tram line, 40 out from our own line. We go short side there. Chanel in behind the ruck. Beautiful run there from Chanel. We're back in really good position here, guys. 40 out from the Broncos line, fourth tackle. So we should get a nice attacking kick if we want to, or just fan back into our defensive shape, which I really do hope we get into. Don't throw the ball. Don't do anything silly. Let's just pin the Broncos out of their back end. And Jesse Arthurs goes up, 10 out. Beautiful from the boys. Barnett, Tuivasa, and Ratanir Corday drags him out to about 5 meters out from their own line. Good work from the boys early on. It's what RTS does so well at center for me defensively. And just, yeah, he just covers so many holes there. So good to see. Mount Smart Joker, thank you so much for coming through to the chat, bro. You got big cojones for screaming this. Hey, mate, we're all Warriors fans, and no matter win or lose, we just love playing and watching the Warriors. So I appreciate you coming through, my man. You saw the uncle in the crowd, Ash? Show my bar. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate yous. And so the Broncos are kicking us 35 out from their own line. Jock Madden trying to get a piece on it, but just go straight down Montoya's throat. And we should get really good field position here, guys. Oh, Marcelo almost drops the ball there. Good to see that we didn't get called on because that could have got called on. And Chance Nickel Clockster gets over the 40-meter line, second tackle. Dallin, off the back of that, we get into field position here, guys. 50 meters out from the Broncos line. We go right side, Martin Cordes, straight at Ezra Mam. Beautiful to see. That's where we want to be this game here. Dylan Walker. Nice, all right. We're about 25 out from the Broncos line here. Should get a nice little kick. Maybe a nice little contest if we put it up real nicely here. Chanel, good little boot. Probably a little bit too far. No. Oh, beautiful. Knocks the ball on. Dean Mariner knocks it on from the in goal. We should get the ball back here within position because he leapt from the field. He didn't leap from the in goal. He had 1 foot stepped into the field when he went up for that kick. Surely they're not going to call it a knock back from Brisbane. It was a knock on. I could be wrong. There we go. Bumpy doesn't touch this. Katoni looks like he's touching all this. Mariner touches that. That's a knock on. Infield. Beautiful. We should get the ball back within good field position here if the bunker rules on this properly. And they call it a goal line dropout. I thought the knock on happened in field position, but that's fine. Hopefully the Broncos don't get the ball back here if they go for a short dropout. But again, guys, we should get some really good field position here and really choke the Broncos out of this game. 26 minutes and 38 seconds left in this first half. Jazzy Marathi UBs, he is an absolute freak, eh? There we go. The Broncos want to try and get it off their own end here. Long drop out there. Mitch Barnett. Let's go, Mitchie. Beautiful. All right, we're 35 out from the Broncos line. First tackle here. Wade Egan and Ruck. We're right tram line. Adam Fenor Blake. Here we go, ads. This is what I want to see. Let's go. Lead us to this, Bella. Lead us through. Dylan Walker. And we get a 6 again here, guys. Ruck infringement. So we get some really, really good field position now. Adam. Another ruck infringement. The Broncos are trying to slow us down a little bit momentum-wise and really frustrate us. Tamade Martin, no one's really running that properly on that right side. Chancey should die. He's dying with the ball here. Right tram line. We're going far open. Oh, Roger out of dummy half. Good to see Roger try to get through his work here. Out the back. Oh, ads. Oh, added about not too far away from the line here, guys. Like I'm talking centimeters. Tamade Martin. Beautiful. Oh, I thought Bumpy was there. Good chopping tackle there from Katoni Staggs. And Tamade Martin goes in from dummy half. We 10-0 here, guys. We start off with a bang. The Warriors look great at the moment. 25 minutes left in this first half. 10-0. Good work from Tamade Martin to notice the markers weren't set or that line wasn't set. The dummy and go the short side and dive over in the corner. They don't number up properly. Tristan Saylor caught in the line there. That was a soft effort there. He bites on the dummy, Tristan Saylor, and then Tamade Martin straight through. He did kick out there. Number 15 for the Broncos. From memory, that was a man coming off the bench here. Fletcher Baker. But I don't think we'll get any penalty try there. I'm probably looking into that a little bit too much. But good to see, guys. We start off with a bang. Chanel Harris-Davida and Tamade Martin both getting over. Both our new halves pairing there. Very, very good to see. Hopefully they continue this on. We're 24 minutes left until we go to the first half hooter. We just need to continue playing with 3-hour sets and just holding the Broncos on their back foot. Just K's, Tamade Martin and Chanel Harris-Davida popping off. Looking a lot better as a team so far this week as well. Yes, 100%. I think the boys have got something to prove, hopefully, in this game here, especially coming off the 60-point drumming. We should probably stop talking about that. I'm so sorry I keep bringing that up, guys. Nas Williams, 80 minutes, all souls. Let's go. 80-minute, unless golden point. I hope it doesn't go to golden point, brother. Hopefully, we just continue this roll on. Adam Pompey, straight over the sticks there, guys. 12-0. We are over the top of the Broncos currently right now. We got a lot of good field position, a lot of momentum. Let's just continue this on till the first half hooter. Jack Kosieski, apparently suspected broken arm. I'm slightly listening to the commentary here. So he won't be back for this game. And judging by the bench of the Broncos, they're probably going to cover. Look like Fletcher Baker was going to cover an edge there too. So interesting little moves there for the Broncos. They are getting cut short from their bench. Jazzy, thank you so much, my man. As always, hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Here we go, bitchy. Shout out to Mitch too. I think he'll be firing after that Blues camp too. Obviously, he'd be happy with how the Blues went in that game, but also he would have learned a lot of good things. Oh, early shift here. Bumpy getting to the outside of, there we go. Come on, Marcelo. Don't go out. Yeah, dive the ball. Beautiful shift from our back end there from the boys. Beautiful work. Shout out Levon. Appreciate you jumping in the chat, my man. He's stopped there at the Maccas. Appreciate you, brother. The boys are starting well. Good work from Cape to get us over to 40. Dylan Walker obliges, gets us over the 50-meter line. We're on a front roll, we're rolling here. Adam Fanor Blake goes, yep, let's go out the back here. Tamati Martin. Oh, Martin here, caught there. Good work there from the boys. We're in good attacking position here, guys. Tamati Martin kicking the corner. Ooh. There we go. Tackle on the kicker. Honestly, to be honest, if I'm an NRL fan, I kind of hate that. But again, he kind of went towards the leg, so maybe that is more obliged to, blow the penalty. But we should get some good field position here, guys. A nice penalty. We're going to be about 10 out from the Broncos line, and we're again in attacking position. Great start here from the boys. But again, shout out to Levon. Caught a big shift too, bro. Appreciate you jumping in on when you're at Macca's, brother. Adrian, love to see you, bro. Here we go. Adam Fanor Blake in the middle. He's had a really good start to this game, ads. He's really proven me wrong early. Just need him defensive movements. I need to see more out of it, but this is good. In attack, he's always a freak. Tamati Martin running that double lead. Capewell back in the ruck. Really good to see from Capes. He's starting to get into the game a little bit here, which is really good to see. Here we go. Walker, dummy and go. Beautiful from Walker. Very smart football. Agreed, Captain Cookie. Yeah, Walker starting 13 helps so much. Yeah, it was a good move from Webby to do that to start with. Beautiful double leads there. Didn't really go the same way. Chancey probably wasn't in the best field position there. Oh, a nice attacking kick here from the boys. Get up there, Bomps. Beautiful little backpack there from Boppy. Knock on there from Dean Mariner. We get good ball again, guys. Good to see. Let's go. We're forcing a lot of errors out of the Broncos here. 21 minutes left in the first half. To be honest, the Broncos have had barely any football. We're getting a lot of good moments here, and especially just from our attack. We're rolling down the field. We're doing all things right. We're showing a lot of effort. This is really good to see from the boys early on in this game. As soon as he touches the ball, yep, Capewell's obliged to touch him and causing a knock on. That's it, Richard. That's it. And especially the Broncos with a lot of speedy men in that, you want to hold them down their own end. 72% possession to 28. And we have not dropped the ball yet. So great to see. Bumpy early from dummy. Oh, beautiful to see Marcelo dying with the ball there. But Bumpy looks good out back of shape. Tyrone Blake, can we have... Good to see you, Tyrone, my bro. No, you cannot if he plays with effort for us. If he continues to play as well as what he's playing right now in this game for us, he can stay. But if he starts, looking out the back door again, you feel free. You can have him. Jazzy. Here we go. Second tackle, Dylan Walker. Dive the ball middle of the post here, so we can go both sides. We go left here. Tamati Martin double leads. dummy and go Tamide. Tamide is asking a lot of questions of the defense here. He's thrown 3 different looks from, here we go, Wade Egan out the back. Chance with Bompy. Bompy. Good work from the Broncos to just keep Bompy out from the goal line there. Early shift to Marty Martin. Out the back to Dylan Walker. Dylan Walker, short ball. Adam Finnell-Blake, and he drops his lollies. Unfortunate set there, but it was bound to happen, unfortunately. But now all we need to do, guys, stay on defense and hold the Broncos out of our own end and just get back into our shape. We're about halfway through this first half. We don't want to give up any momentum yet. But great little tackle there from Brendan Piacotta on the bigger man, Adam Finnell-Blake. Hits him right under the ball. Richard, no rush needed tonight, boys. Just keep pumping them, 100%. Tans, yeah, our first error, 100%. That's our first error of the game. So we just need to continue, just hold down defensively, and we'll get back into good shape again. Just no penalties from the back end here. That's all I hope. Good chopping tackle there from Roger Tuivasa-Sheck on that right side. And great to see that Capewell leading the line there. Another error. Another error from the Broncos. That's all up to Kurt Capewell and Adam Finnell-Blake shutting down on Cobbo early on from these back end. Beautiful for both those boys. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Capewell out there. A lot of big efforts. And same goes again. Ads, if you continue playing like this, bro, you're proving me wrong. And that's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Just K's, nice. Adam Finnell-Blake making up for it. Yep, 100%. 100%. We go left side here out of the scrum play. Turn Adam Bompey back under. The strong body of Adam Bompey. Here we go. We're left tram line, so that opens up our right side. Adam Finnell-Blake, he's working over here. Almost gets to the try line. Looks like he might have picked up an injury. Tyrone, if you're still in the chat, if he's injured, you can have him now. Out the back there, Tamade Martin. Tamade Martin, beautiful pass there to Dalawatiti. Oh, great tackle there from Jesse Arthurs to stop that. To be honest, Roger was open if Tamade really threw that pass there, but he went for the big shift. He was hoping, obviously, Jesse Arthurs was going to cut in on Roger there. Roger was over. Roger was over. If you get over there. Strictly was, Kurt Capewell's work rate is showing tonight. Yeah, with him on the edge. Yeah, agreed. If he continues playing like this, 100%, I'd love to keep him on that left side, yeah, edge. 100%. Just Case, Tamade Martin has so much time. I love to see it. 100%. I think, like, our system fits Tamade Martin at the moment. It's really showing. Like, it's good to see that. And this is a good thing, too, guys, to talk about is, like, when our system, when we have injuries, we have players go down like Shawnee and Nat. It's good to see that another halfback can step into our system and play good football, because that's definitely one area that a lot of teams struggle with is when a halfback goes down, things don't look the same. So it's good to see that our system is really suiting Tamade Martin. And a bit of a let-off penalty there for the Broncos. It happens. Sometimes when the referee doesn't blow his whistle enough in the game, he just wants to clear out the cobwebs, which really sucks. So this will be the first good field position the Broncos get in this game. So this is the real showing of our boys in this one. Hopefully defensively we'll hold on here. Oh, they go early left shift here. Ezra Mam. All right, here's the little momentum shift. The Broncos are a little bit up there. They're playing a little bit of footy. Just need to hold on to the here, boys. Hopefully force an error. And just hold out on our defensive line. Corey Jensen does the ball. Left tram line. They go Ezra Mam again. They go out the back there to, it looks like, Brendan Piacotta. He's definitely strong to handle. Good to see Roger hold out on that edge there. Ezra Mam, short ball there to Corey Jensen. Again, left-hand tram line. So they're going to go right side open shift. Unless they look short again. No, they go right side. They might go a settler right post. No, they go out the back. Tristan Salah. Beautiful from Chanel, dying on that ball. And we get the ball back here, guys. Just need to work it out of that back end. 15 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. That's exactly it, Jazzy. We just need to turn it around, and we did that just then. Wasn't really good attacking shape from the Broncos. Wasn't the option from Tristan Salah, but good to see the boys hold him out. And we're back in with the ball in hand. Mitch Barnett just before the 40-meter line. Good little run there. Good 5 to 10 meter run. Wade Egan now, dummy half. I love that. Beautiful. Oh, probably pushed the pass there to Xavier Willison. Didn't need to happen. Tamati Martin almost getting this strip one-on-one, but Xavier Willison will get the ball back 50 out from our line here. And the Broncos get a good attacking ball. Good work, boys. Come on. First contact seems really good right now. I don't want to jinx us at all. Corey Jensen gets the Broncos into our field position here. We're about 42 meters out from our line. That's exactly it, Richard. They go right side, back on the inside there with Muddy Tapau. All right, fourth tackle. They go right. Tristan Saylor should be going out the back. There we go. Marcelo cuts down the tight. Beautiful. And Dean Mariner drops his lollies, and Adam Pompey gives him something else to think about with a nice little shot there late after the ball dropped. Good start there from the boys, and that's our defensive system, guys. I do want to explain that a little bit too, so you guys can understand that. As soon as the Broncos started getting an outside number, it's same thing with the Panthers system. Our wingers always dart in to cut down that space. Sometimes it doesn't work to avail. The only way it really works to avail is when we have our center and our playmakers out the back, or edge back rollers with sweeping behind like an umbrella defense there. So really good to see that our system worked in that position there. The Broncos 7 errors to our 3. And again, we go back on attacking position. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck gets us over the 40-meter line. Great to see. Just K's, Mariner's hands are letting him down. Yeah, he's got so much talent, that kid, though. You just can't let him have any momentum. Jazzy, fucking imagine running it into Murata and Barney and AFB. Oh, I know. Yeah. I don't think there's many other forward packs in the competition I just wouldn't want to run the ball straight at. Here we go. Tamate, nice there to Martin near Corday back in the middle. Good option again from Tamate Martin. He's really picked his options really well. Other than that, Roger won, but even then, it's good to see. Chanel out the back. Tamate Martin with Adam Pompey. Pompey early with Marcelo Montoya. Cuts back in. Beautiful. Dives to the football there. We are finding a little bit of momentum. Fifth and last. Tamate Martin should put a nice little nudge in here. Beautiful. Oh, we might be on it. Oh, does Chanel maybe touch this? Does he get there? Chanel's calling a try. They're calling it no try. Maybe. If it does get knocked out by the Broncos, hopefully Chanel doesn't touch it. But how about the chase here from the boys? Look at Chanel sprinting through. They're all on side. Beautiful to see. The Broncos just walking around, not finding, they got to keep running for it. The efforts are not there. What's happened here? Marty, what are they looking at? Oh, okay, so beautiful. What's going on? Anyway, continue. Dylan Walker sprinting for this ball here. It looks like Katoni might have got to us first. I haven't seen Chanel's hand in there yet. Oh! Chanel gets there. Because Staggs is not grounding this ball. He's punching it out. And Chanel's hand, bang, that's a try. Let's go. We should be up 16-0, guys, with 12 minutes and 36 left in the first half. Great effort there from the boys. That's what we want to see from our boys, especially for the rest of the season here. Great work from Chanel to chase it to the dying end, especially with Dylan Walker, and I think it was Roger Tuivasa-Sheck on the inside. Great to see the boys all chasing on that kick. And this is what happens when you play with effort. This is how our system works. We're up 16-0, guys. Amazing. Just K's try, baby. Mel, let's go. Just K's, I think, is a try. 100%. Let's go. Boom. Beautiful. And it was Dylan Walker and Chancey chasing. Sorry, I just want to call that out too. Look at the efforts from all the boys. 3 Warriors jerseys to the Broncos, 1 or 2. Tristan Saylor was definitely not turning around for that, but beautiful there from Chanel. Jassy. The Corolla chat. Richard stuck his hand under. Yes, good to see. Just K's. There's so many Broncos there. There's like 5. Beautiful for Chanel. Squat that, Marty. 100% Richie. And Bumpy hopefully should knock this over to Black Dot again. Again on his preferred side. Here we go, boys. Knock it over. Let's go. Let's go, Bomps. Oh, and Bumpy doesn't knock it over there. 16-0. All good, Bumpy, brother. Let's continue this on. Shui Vasa there. Boosh, that's the happy misses. He talking about the Broncos misses there. I'm pretty sure I saw it too. There we go. And the Broncos guy. Adrian, bro. What's going on? Great start here from the boys. Thank you, 77 people in the chat right now, watching this currently right now. Appreciate all you guys. If you're on YouTube, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe. Whatever channel you're watching us on, Ash Thomas YouTube, All Bars Up TV. Adam Fanor Blake out of his back end here, guys. Let's get for our sets. 11 minutes and 4 seconds are left in this first half. Let's just bring it home, guys. This has been a great performance. This is the most important parts of the game, in my opinion. 10 minutes before halftime, 10 minutes after. We need to just carry this out all the way to a halftime. Wade Egan, look, scheming in behind the ruck. Good to see. Dylan Walker gets us to just about the 50. Yeah, right on the 50-meter line and knocks the ball on, unfortunately. Fuck. Those moments there, we just need to hold the ball, get for our sets, but it is what it is. Good to see the boys. They've got good emotion on their faces. They're all touching on. Let's go. Come on. We just need to get into our defense. 10 minutes and 22, 21, 20 seconds left in the first half here. And the Broncos will get the ball back 50 out from our line. Yeah, that was a cold drop there from Dylan Walker. He's had a great little start to this half. And all these boys have been on for big minutes here. I don't think we've made one change yet from it. Yeah, we haven't made a change yet. So it's a really good sign. As soon as we get our, refreshers on, we should carry out this performance into halftime. So 9 minutes and 50 seconds left. Jock Madden dies with the ball about 40 out from our try line. Just need good defense here. Good to see Barney tying in there. All right, filter out, filter out. Beautiful, beautiful. The Broncos dive the ball with Tristan Saylor. Right-hand tram line that opens up their left side. Open shift with Ezra Mem on that side. They're going to run it through there. Kobe Hetherington. He rathers the... Oh, big shot there from Dylan Walker. They go left side. Shut down. Where's Ezra Mem out the back of shape here? They go short with Brendan Piacotta. Beautiful from the boys to shut that down. Brendan's got a beautiful line run on him. All right, kick there goes up for Jock Madden. We just need to defend this. Oh, he held. Looks like Marcelo's getting held back there, but the Broncos might have scored a try here, would make it 16-4. The referee calls it, but we'll have to wait for what the bunker says because the bunker will definitely check this. Unfortunately, allow the Broncos in before halftime. We don't really like to see that, but hopefully they do check this, and hopefully it is Marcelo Montoya getting held back here from Dean Marinard. That's what I saw. 100% Jazzy, I saw the same thing. Yeah, he gets held back. So the put down's okay. We just need to check the Dean Mariner holding back Marcelo. Yeah, he grabs his shoulder, pulls him over. It's not a shoulder-to-shoulder movement. That should be taken off the Broncos here. I don't know what Blocker's talking about. Montoya didn't have hold. He held on his jersey. Blocker, bro, I swear. Is this confirmed yet or nah? They're going to check this, surely. If anyone's in front of me, guys, let me know. Are they checking this or what? No. Is it try confirms? No way. Maybe not. Well, there you go. The Broncos bring it back. Katoni. Oh. So the Broncos bring it back 16-6 with a little bit of controversy around that try, but it is what it is. There you go, Tahi. Yeah, been given. Yeah, I see that now, brother. I don't know how I feel about that. It's all good. We just need a repeat of everything we did before, reset everything. It's 0-0 again, get back for our sets, and just make sure the Broncos don't get any momentum. They just got a little bit of field position there and off a kick. Things like that can happen. Blocker. Fuck me. So the Broncos are trying to wrestle back possession here, 67-33. At one point, we got to like the 74 area. Big kickoff. Good to see it didn't go too deep. All right. Here we go, guys. No penalties here. Just continue, get back into our shape, defensive shape. Get up there. Good first shot there from Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jazzy. Exactly. Another penalty. Fuck. So Ads is going off for a change. I wonder who brings him on. Jazzy Tavanga brings him on. That's a nice little foot speed from the middle. So hopefully that changes a little bit of momentum. Double change here. Tohu Harris comes on for Dylan Walker. Hopefully that links in our middles a little bit more. And the Broncos start 45 out from their own line. And with one carry, they get into field position here, 50 meters out from our line. Just need to get back in defensive shape. A try off a kick, that is what it is. Things happen on that. As long as they're not beating us with nice shape and line breaks. They go left. Short ball there. Brendan Picotta. Oh, Ratani Corday comes out second best there. Hopefully he's not HIA infected, but he held his head a little bit. We'll wait on that. Fourth tackle, Broncos left-hand post. They go short. They jump back on the inside. Billy Walters. Good tackle there, Jazzy. Cover linking back in the middle. They go right. Here we go early. All right, Chancey should be there. And we dive the ball. The Broncos get a repeat set here off a dropout. But he's calling the obstruction. I do agree. I'm pretty sure their kicker ran behind a number. Here we go. No, don't worry. Don't worry. That's fine. Everything's fine about that. So 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Are we going to go short? Looks like we are going short here. Go, Rog. Get up there. Go, Tohu. And the Broncos knock the ball on. Roger picks it up. Beautiful. Good work, Rog. Good work, Rog. Good effort. And we get the ball back 30 out from our own line. Dallin, play off the back of that. 0 tackle. First tackle there, beaten. Beautiful. And we get the penalty. Let's go, Dal. Let's go. Let's get the energy up. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half, guys. Please, if you enjoy the content we're bringing, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on X, whatever you got to do there, like the stream that we're bringing there too. It's been a good half. Especially, the Broncos, the only time they scored on us was off a kicking play. Was definitely an error there from Marcelo. He probably he needed to jump on that ball, but things happen like that at times. They're not beating us on shape. Not too many line breaks given away. So good to see. We got a good field position here. And Jazzy Tavanga straight in the middle of the field, 30 outs. We get a really, really good crack on the Broncos line here. Tohu, short ball there to Maratini Kore, almost running without the ball. Nice contact there for Ezra Mam. He's going to be dealing with that all night, hopefully. Tohu plays out the back there to Mitch Barnett. Tahi, totally agree. Totally agree. Up that offer. All right, out the back there. Tamade Martin. We're shifting for numbers. We got them there. Chanel back on the inside. Chanel Harris-Tavita crashes over 16-6. The Broncos are complaining. Hopefully there's no obstructions there on the play. But we get over, what does that make? 20-6, guys. I messed that up before. Good to see the boys get over again. We're showing a lot of good attacking shape on their back end. We're stripping them for numbers. 1-on-1. Chanel Harris-Tavita back on the inside. Hopefully there's no obstruction here on the play. Double leads. That halfback just crashes into the ground. That's not the best sign. Hopefully that doesn't get called. This will probably be no try, guys. Fuck. Smart play there from Jock Madden to really just flop to the ground after that contact. Fuck. We just need to keep this up with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Here we go, front shape. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys, but they're still looking at it. Yeah, he tries to make the tackle. Yeah, I agree. They're going to continue looking at it, but hopefully it doesn't get taken off us. Smart play from Jock Madden, because honestly, they are calling those these days, and it's really frustrating, but because Chanel used that same hole, I think that hurts us a little bit. He lets his arm out. Fuck, man. So frustrating, bro. It is what it is. 16-6 still, guys. So we get that try taken off us. The Broncos get a penalty out of their own end. Just need to get back into defense, hold the Broncos out, and get into halftime with a nice little lead there. Agreed, guys. I agree. It's so frustrating. Halves, as soon as that happens in any shape, as soon as they find any sort of contact, even with him, he held his arm out, dropped in contact, but the way the video referee was saying that was mainly, oh, here we go. Nice on the boys. Good defensive effort there, dragging them back. Oh, they don't reward legit a heavy tackle, do they? They never do. So the Broncos back-to-back penalties to get him into good field position here. We just need to hold up defensively. Legit, you got to award dominant tackles, man. If he's not going forward and that, he held momentum. Here you go, Muddy Tapau. Left-hand tram line opens up a right side open shift for the Broncos if they take it. It's very early in the count. Ooh, Billy Walters double grabbed that ball there. Won't call. It is continued on there. Come on, Tohu, get out of that. Beautiful. Out the back, get early. Nice bumps, get early there. Beautiful defense there, Pompey. Beautiful. So 50 seconds left, or 45 seconds left in the first half here, guys. The Broncos will die the ball. Fifth and last now, attacking kick here for the Broncos. Let's defend this one, guys. They go at the back. They go to Ezra. Ezra, grabber in behind. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go, Rog. And we die with the ball there. 28 seconds left in the first half. They're going to hold him down to try to challenge this. That should be a penalty. We continue. All right, beautiful. Good defense on our line there from the boys. I would say the Broncos aren't throwing a crazy shape at us, but still, we got to hold in there. Roger doing some work out of his back end. He's been good in this half, I feel. We're 20 out from our own line. Ooh, Jazzy, bro. You can't ghost the ball like that. All right, last play of the half. Tohu Alice would die with the ball, getting over the 30-meter line, chugging along. Great half there from the boys. 40 minutes of dominance over the Broncos. 16 points to 6. We pretty much converted on nearly most of our chances that we've gotten at half, other than the one that got taken away from us in that first half. The Broncos in good field position. A couple of moments there. They struck once with a try off a kick, but defensively, we've actually held in really, really nicely. I don't think we've conceded too many line breaks, if not maybe one from memory. But a good half there, guys. The stats are still figuring themselves out, but 63% possession for us. That's what our football does, is high possession. 70% completion rate. So not the best completion at the moment, but a lot of them have come from just moments of like, the obstruction, stuff like that. 873 run meters. Very dominant start to the half, where the Broncos only have 441 with their opportunities. We're all up there with post contacts. 1 line breaks from the Broncos, 2 line breaks for us, 10 tackle breaks on our favor to the Broncos 3. And going on to all the other stats here, 97% tackle efficiency is great to see from the boys. Only 3 tackles missed, as we were touching on before. So great to see. Great to see. Great to see. What's your thoughts so far on the halves, guys? Tana, I hate that freaking rule. I agree. The obstruction rule sucks so much. Sucks so much. Roger Tuvasek taking a few more runs this game. Yeah, agreed. Mel, our boys looking tired now. I'd say we held in pretty well, and I feel like our changes came late in that half, which is good to see. So, really good half. I think. I feel anyway. I really do. Just K's. Yep. Nice half, Warriors. Yep. 100%. Mel, but some errors, yeah, and they'll find themselves in the game, but I felt like a lot of our errors came from maybe like later football from memory. The only big ones I can like remember, probably that Dylan Walker one on the 50-meter line where the Broncos got a good attacking set, but other than that, I don't feel like there's been any really bad errors, in my opinion. What's for dinner? Oh, yeah, what is for dinner, everyone? Cottage pie, Just K's. Like that, interesting. Mel, what has RTS actually done? He's done a little bit of work right out of his back end. I'll run up his stats for you just so you know. But he's held up defensively, unreal. Like they haven't even looked to attack properly down that right hand, our right hand defensive shape. 39 run meters, 6 runs out of the back end. Not the craziest stats, 16 post contact meters, but got for a little bit of work in that half. Been safe when the kicks have gone his way. Already, you know, getting through some really nice moments. Where's the defensive stats here? So he's had 7 tackles already with no misses. So they've attacked actually more down that side by the stats, by the looks of it. And Roger hasn't given up a missed tackle. Adam Pompey, 5 tackles, no misses as well. Great stats there from those boys. Again, the Broncos probably haven't attacked us as much, but still good to see the stats are all in those favors. At the moment, who's really sticking out in the stat range? Adam Fenor, Blake, guys. He's definitely proven me wrong this game. 128 run meters, a great start to the game for him. Mitch Barnett follows him up there with 120. So both the boys in the middle. I think, you know, when you have Mitch Barnett back in the lineup, it's pretty hard to really not play with effort. He will really stare the boys down and say, this is what you got to do. Dylan Walker, 97 run meters. Great to see there. Marcelo Montoya with 93. Actually, no, they've updated stats here. Roger Tuvasek, 53 run meters. Adam Pompey, 56. So he's getting through just about the same work. Dallin Martinez-Selesniak, 72. All together, just a really good team performance so far. Kurt Capewell's been really good, effectively. A couple of really nice effort plays, which I've loved to see. So, yeah, that's what I like to see. Roast lamb for Mel. Love to see that. Who else has got us? Dev with Macca's. Fish and chips. Love to see that. Levon, get us some Macca's. Agreed. Boosh, obstruction rule is nearly as frustrating as crusher tackles. Yeah, agreed. Mint sauce there, Mel. Yeah, all right, beautiful. Good to see Mel getting some mint sauce there on some roast lamb. We love them roast lamb over here. Steak and eggs for Tahi, bro. Shee. All right. Love to see that. Yo's up. What's happening, Jose? Good to see you in the chat, bros. Naz Williams. Ooh, strong. The roast tonight for Mel. Yes. Good to see. Richard, Jackson Ford is coming off the bench in this game. Still yet to touch the field, but we've had such a dominant first half that we only made the double change late in that game, late in that half. So still yet to touch the field. But very smart play there from Webby. We've had all the front foot footy and that. Didn't need to make the changes. The changes should come late if we do die in the arse later in the game to really spook up the momentum. So it's been a great coaching game from Webby so far, which it's good to see. Just case, I love the obstruction rule when it goes our way, not so much when it doesn't. Yeah. I think that's every rugby league team, to be honest. But it's still just so frustrating in general especially when you see those ones that you see players like, obviously, Mitchell Moses is a big one for it. He's so smart, like as a halfback. As soon as someone's running that lead line, he knows that he can like run in and play that and it will just go back all the time. We've had that already this season. Remember the start of the season, the Melbourne Storm game too. Jerome Hughes is really good at that. He ended up calling out Jackson Ford early on in that game. So it's frustrating. It is very frustrating. Boosh on the beers, Bella. Good to see, mate. Good to see. Get into it, Bella. Go hard. Jose hard by Ajaz. Yep. Mel, Bronco, not their usual dangerous selves these days. Yeah, Mel, I'd say a lot of it has come from, definitely a lot of it has come from all the big boys, not playing at the moment. So my preview screen, guys, has just gone on me. So hopefully you're still seeing me live in the flesh. Please chuck in the chat if you still see me. Hopefully my internet hasn't not died in the ass. I'm just going to jump on YouTube to see if we're still running here. Oh. Yeah, it's glitched. What I might do is add the stage. Was that this? There we go. I should be back. Are we back? Jazzy. No, it seems like my Elgato cam link maybe dropped out for a bit, but I'm back. By my screen, I'm back. Are we back? Are we all back? Yeah, Cartier, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you. I am back. Yeah, real weird. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just my cam link that must have been dropping out, but Benji, Adam looking dominant if only it happens. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, like, it's kind of my thing on ads is more of like when we're going well, like I'm guessing it's a lot easier to really put the thought in your mind that you're leaving us, that sort of stuff, and play you footy because he's such an individual type player, like as in the fact of he's such an attacking phenom. But the way I see ads drop off is when we start to get behind the contest, like the older ads last year would put in the effort plays, bang, go hard, you know, all the way through. It felt like in that last game with the Titans, when we got behind and the boys had their heads down, he just was like, yeah, I clocked off and already gone. So that's the thing I want to see from ads is no matter what, 80 minutes, just stay in the contest and just attacking wise, just stay in there. But all good, Stefford, what's going on? Jose, how can the boys inject RTS into the game more, Ash? I'd say running more good shape on that side. I feel like every shape that's run off that side at the moment, Chauncey's been maybe off a step a little bit, and we run through right near quarter. And that makes sense with having Shawnee there for the last couple of weeks. I think Tomato's getting back into that line, but Tomato's really attacked really well, shifting back to the left side and creating the extra number on that left side with Chanel Harris-Tavita. So for me, it would be more so running some really nice shape on that side, Chauncey getting to spots where he needs to. But I'm loving what RTS is doing out of his back end anyway. So that's my whole thing is like, with me, RTS has always been good at running the football. He'll get through his work. He runs for me very similar to a Herbie Farmworth and that, where he's not also the passing sort of option. Like he's not going to play draw and shift, but out of his back end, he's going to work hard. And defensively is my biggest thing. No matter what, I felt like we should have came in with defensive game plans either way. And he's never lacked for me defensively. I've always felt like he's been a great defender in the line at center for me. So for me, if we want to inject him more into the game, it's definitely running through left side shifts, maybe getting come back through the middle with Wade Egan through the ruck. Those are the little things for me. I feel like it's not on RTS. I think it's a lot of it is on the boys to get him the ball properly. So and that's what I mean. Like as a center, you shouldn't be able to push back in and try and get through as much work through the middle because it limits the whole thing of like, you know, holding your width and stretching the Broncos out. So it's up to the halfbacks to really get him into position early ball and then he can work off it. But he's done a lot of great work already from what I've seen. 51 run meters out of 7 runs. So great work. And to compare that, Adam Pompey's at 56 run meters out of 8 runs. So he's had one less run and he's just about where Adam Pompey is at the moment. So he's getting through his work. He's doing a great job there. So continue to get through that work. Tap out and tap in, Ash. Good to see you. Yep. Marky Boy Vids, no, I cannot show the game, bro. We'll just get copyrighted. Like I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that too much, especially, you know, on YouTube, but you can't show the games. I've seen like the boys get away from it in Twitch. If you want to see some guys jump on it and really talk about like, and they show it on Twitch and all that without copyright issues somehow, but the sideline boys, Marky, shout out to those boys. As I said, we all grow together as Warriors fans. So if you want to watch the game with some like commentary, those boys are absolutely amazing. They're so funny. They got DJs and all that sort of stuff. So go check out on Twitch. I think it's the Sideline. Go check them out if you want to watch the game while the commentary like that. For me on YouTube, like copyright, bang, we'll just get dragged off and yeah, you guys won't be able to enjoy the show. So the best I could do is the scoreboard in the corner. And even that sometimes can get us copyrighted. So it's really unfortunate, but yeah, that's the reason why I can't show it, man. I can't show it. Justin, it should lift RTS spirits real high if he grabs one. Yeah, if he grabs a nice try, it'd be nice to see. Kelly, would you still like to see Chua Piki in a starting lineup? I think he's good enough to be in our starting lineup, but I think still our best side is to have Chance Nickel-Klokstad at fullback. That's just my opinion, especially the way we run our football team. But I can't go away from saying Tane's incredible. Like, you just watch what he did in New South Wales Cup. He's a freak. Again, I don't like seeing Chance at centre. I've seen Chance play centre in his previous years. He was good there, but when we watched him for the Kiwis, I just didn't like his squaring up on defense. Sometimes he can really catch himself out. So I'd rather have Roger there. Roger's such a better defender in that centre position than Chance Nickel-Klokstad. And to me, it is what it is. Up to the boys getting him in real good field position. So that's my opinion. I think he was close to getting space in that first half. Yep. Good to see. I would love to see him in open space though. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, he's trying to get it through his work for the back end, but yeah, it would be good to see. Cartier, how come RTS isn't on the left side anyway with his left foot step? Makes sense. Actually, Cartier, as a center, they like to really create space back on the outside, if that makes sense. So the left foot step actually helps him with that. And as me and Anthony Gelling were talking on running it straight, everything else about RTS, like, says that he's a preferred right side player. Like, when he came up through the grade, he was a right side winger with the Roosters. He's got a left-hand fend. He jumps off his left foot. He's a left to right pass. So everything says he's a right-hand player. That left foot step is usually made for creating space on the outside. As of, if you saw his early years, what he did at the Roosters, that left foot step from the wing, he can do that as a winger and really run with that shape. As a center, your last option should be stepping back on the inside. You don't want Roger to step back on the inside all the time on that left-hand side. So that's just my opinion on it. Like, playing center, coming up through like juniors and like, you know, as playing wing, playing center, playing like a lot of positions, I just knew that he's preferably for me a right side player. So that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but from me and Anthony Gelling and all that going through it on running it straight, he believes the same thing as well. But he believes also he's a winger. So yeah, that's his side. What would you be telling the boys in the sheds right now, Ash? Honestly, just continue to get through our game plan. Like, we're running it to full effect at the moment. Our efforts is up. The only thing we need to clean up on is errors, but I feel like a lot of our bad errors have actually came down the opposite end of the field, and a lot of times you can't really show that. For me, the bad errors that we had was Dylan Walker, 50-meter line, got the Broncos in really good field position. It is what it is there. Like, we just have to defend our asses off there. Just keep running through our sets, play the long game. Like, it's exactly what we do best in our game. I think a lot of people get frustrated when they see us get through our sets like that, but it's what turns the game back in our favor later on, and we'll always get good field position. So just keep running the game plan and we'll come out with the chockies here. That's just my opinion. Stop smashing the KFC before the game. Nas, you'll be surprised how many ask if you can post it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. This next 40 is season defining 100% times. We just got to continue rolling through and just, yeah. Pre-game Fallon. Good to see you, my bro. It was the first time I seen you here. Dude, the Broncos Twitter page is getting slammed with comments about State of Origin players not playing. It's unfortunate. Like, you know, you probably don't want Reece coming off the head knock and coming off the game that he had in Origin to probably play this game, and maybe, you know, coming off a plane and that probably wouldn't have looked as good. Paddy Carrigan got through a ton of work in Origin. Payne Haas went through a shit ton of work in Origin. So for me, it makes sense why they're not playing. I understand the whole thing of like, get back, badge of honor, but they're playing in New Zealand. Like, the flight to get over there is hectic enough. Richard, yeah, let's go. Ride these Broncos. Nas, I think Tuapiki could do a Lockyer into the halves. Again, bro, he would remind me a lot more, and I know Jaden Campbell played an amazing game in the halves last week against us, but you notice his defensive efficiency on that, like playing in that 6 role, is always what he's like lacked in his game. Tane would be very similar, and I don't agree with that. I'd rather have Chanel there that's defensively rock solid, and have, you know, Tomato Martin's playing amazing both sides of the rocks at the moment, so just continue running with that. Nice kickoff from the boys. Not going too far dead. It's good to see. And we're back in the game here, guys. GTGT, what about both RTS and CNK at center? As I said before, bro, I don't like CNK at center. I believe his best position is fullback and has always been fullback. Cartier, yes, true, bro. You're one of my favorite. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Here we go. The Broncos are playing a little bit more football now down that left side with Ezra and Man. We just need to shut on that early. 10 points is definitely not comfortable enough, Jazzy. We just need to get through our sets and get back in a good field position. Oh, come on, Monty, get on that. There we go, Chauncey. What else we got here, guys? Anthony Gelling also believes you can charge down a penalty though. Yeah. Shout out Gello. He's a freak, man. He's such a nice player. Cartier, did you play League, bro? Yeah, I played League growing up. I played multiple different positions. Like, oh, go, Rog. Back in the ruck. Beautiful run there for Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. That's what we love to see. So positions I played growing up, I started off as a hooker. Like I wanted to be a 6 when I was little. Like I used to have like a right foot step. I used to love all that. I made sports academy in high school for our rugby league sports academy. Like playing 6, like in like school and that. And then I got moved to a hooker position. Then when I grew a little bit taller, they got me out of hooker and put me on a center wing. So pretty much, I've played pretty much everywhere. I played a little bit of fullback, but majority. Oh, Dean Mariner. Are they going to call that as an error? That's a knock on. What is going on? Good to see the boys not letting their heads down here, though. They're really defending us out. That's a knock on. Crazy. But yeah, I played all those different positions, Cardio. I think a lot, I personally was the type of player, I probably wasn't the best football player, but I was like, I've watched it since I was a little boy. I understood the game. I just could never do it like really, really well. Like the only thing I was a right foot step. That's all. Oh, and the Broncos get a penalty. Fuck, man. So this is what happens when they don't make a call like that. And this is where heads start to go down. Like that is some horrible calls. Like this should have been a knock on. That's a knock on, man. And then we end up getting a penalty out of our own end. So fuck me. Sorry, guys. Nah, he learned that in England. Yeah, I remember that. What is it? The Challenge Cup, the World Challenge. Fuck, the Broncos will stink on him there too. Pretty sure. Was it the Broncos? I'm sure they played the Broncos in that game with St. Helens. So the Broncos get into nice field position here, getting over 50, ruck infringement, so 6 again. Ezra Mem out the back. Come on, Rog, you got to cover on that. Gobbo down the sideline, forward pass. Great tackle there from Dallin, and it gets called a forward pass. Perfect. Thank you so much. Not the best moment there from Roger defensively, to be honest. I think he just allowed Cobbo on his outside. He covered inside well too much. And Cobbo with that fan, but Cobbo does that to a lot. But great defensive efforts there from the boys. Roger getting himself back, just missing that tackle. And Dallin, beautiful try saver, even though it was called a forward pass before that. So great to see. Yeah, I agree, Jazz. That was a shocking call down the other end. Ezra Mam down with an injury. This is not good for the Broncos, especially for their future. Yeah, exactly, Jazz. Amazing effort from Dal. And that's what it's good to see in this game is that we are defending. We are defending hard. Good to see Dal check in there on Ezra. So another line break there for the Broncos. So we definitely need to D up on that. But Cobbo can do that. So the best way we need to do that, Roger needed to bounce out on Biacorda. I know that's risky because Biacorda get a one-on-one there on Tomato Martin and just push out early on Cobbo. With great work from the Broncos to shift early. No, Ash, it's good today. Let's go. Hopefully we'll get a little penalty reliever out our back end here. Barney's getting through a ton of work. It's great to see. Murata near Cordes straight over the top of Ezra and Mam. Great to see that from Murata. The Broncos are starting to fighten up. We just get over the 50-meter line here, so we should get a nice little kick there. Tomato Martin, beautiful run there from Dal. He just hits the point. He's just onside, and he should be able to smother here Beautiful. Defensive set shape. Rush up there. Beautiful. Let's go, boys. Get back into our D line. Oh, Morata's bleeding out of the nose there. Morata's actually been for a big game. He copped a little bit of a head knock early on. And another head knock there. He might end up getting put. Hopefully it's not a HIA. Hopefully it's just a blood nose. Oh, he's going to have to get one of those ugly strappings too. Oh, they're putting him off for a HIA. That's unfortunate. At least Jackson Ford's on the bench. He's played a little bit of right side, so just defensively, he just needs to cover there. Not the best news for Roger though, because Morata definitely offers so much running in that edge. People have to defend on him, which would open up space for Roger on that side. But Jacko can run a decent line sometimes as well, so he is going to get the strapping, that horrible strapping here. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. Anyone that's broken their nose and stuff playing footy, and they would know. Fortunately, I'd never really had to deal with that, but I know boys just getting strapped up like that. It just looks uncomfortable as fuck. Zane, next try scorer. By the looks of it, bro, we're attacking really well down that left side shape. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone we shift an early one to Kurt Caywell. 40-20 attempts here from Jock Madden, but we get back early. Maybe Marcelo, bro, if you want to go an easy one. Great run there from Chancey, getting us back into attacking position just before the 50 here, or just before 40. Roger getting through work out of his back end. Beautiful there. Yeah, Ezra should go to HIA too, 100%. Morata's head's not soft. Yeah, Barney's got pushed to an edge. So it looks like Capewell might go to a right side edge. And Jacko is playing through the middle. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting little move there from Webby, but we'll run with it. Early pass there from Chanel. Chip and chase there from Barney. Beautiful. All right, let's go in defensive shape here, guys. Get that line set and let's hold them down their line. It's what we do the best. Nice. Hold up the ball. Get the boys back. Beautiful. Second tackle. The Broncos are just past their 10-meter line. Late, big shift there. Ezra Mam, another one. Dallin off his wing. Beautiful contact. And Tamani Martin finishes it off there too. Third tackle. Broncos are still in their 15. Jazzy covers for Billy at Walters. Beautiful work from Jazzy. 20 out from their own line. Fourth tackle. The Broncos. Their first forward hit up there off the back end. Fifth and last. They're kicking it about 30 out from their own line. Ezra Mam tries to put in that corner for hoping for a 40. Is that a 40-20? Fuck. So unfortunately, it looks like Dell did not get into that winger position to drop back, which caused a chance. He got caught out of position there. And a great little kick from Ezra Man gets a 40-20. Big moment there for the Broncos. They get some really good attacking ball due to Ezra Mam's beautiful 40-20. 32 minutes left in the second half. Oh, Wade Egan's copping an injury too. Fuck, we just can't get over these injuries, eh? Poppy scores me right. Obviously, that Zane. Nars, I've seen someone here in Auckland doing a podcast with one of their noses. Tough guy. Yeah, big moment there from the Broncos and Ezra Mam. I'd say Chancey was definitely caught in field too much. Yeah, I'd agree, Jazzy. Here we go. Just got to defend our line here. Ruck infringement. They get a 6 again. And we're holding another 6 again here. No, they don't give away that one. So that one was a little bit worse than the first one, I thought. So it is what it is. Another 6 again inside the 10. So the boys are really trying to hold them out and frustrate the Broncos into an error by the looks of it anyway. Kelly, 100%, 100%. It's really unfortunate. He gets through a ton of defensive work, and I think that's what happens. Beautiful shot there from Chancey on his line. Third tackle, the Broncos are a couple of meters out from our line. They go right. They go Ezra Mam. Ezra Mam wrapped up there from Tohu. Beautiful work from Tohu Harris. Wrapped him up with all that strapping that he is running out there with on the field. And they go left there. Billy Walters, ugly pass there for Mati Tupou. He'd be filthy with that pass. And they go, but looks like they're set right. They go left. Jock Madden, grab her in behind. Where are you, Chancey? You got to cover that. And Roger forces that down. Good effort from Roger to turn and force that one down. Chancey should have been there unless Chancey was caught in the middle of the ruck. All right, here we go. We're probably going to go for a short dropout. Maybe they'll change the option late, go long. So the boys are taking a little bit of a breather. That's probably not the best sign, but Cobbo finding space there in the middle. Oh, come on, Rog, get there. Beautiful work from the boys that maybe forced an error on the outside. I don't think Cobbo got that down. Just checking the tackle here of Chancey. Puts his body in front. Does he step out? They're going to cause shoulder charge. He does have a tucked arm. He doesn't really have the opportunity to wrap though. Knock on. Great work from Cobbo to really hold in there. Oh, I don't know if they do. No, I don't think they do. Especially it goes up as a no try. So they get a penalty here, I'm guessing, for a shoulder charge action. Would that mean he gets 10? Yeah, the commentary, I don't even bother these guys. So the Broncos get another attacking set on our line. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm just hoping they're not going to bin him or anything for this. It's good. Beautiful. All right, sweet. Continue on. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I agree, Tans. When he doesn't have the opportunity to wrap around because he's running in late there. So in my opinion, that wasn't a natural shoulder charge action. So what is a fullback supposed to do in that position? But it is what it is. Yeah, exactly, Jess Case. I agree. But the Broncos get another set on our line. We've been doing well holding them out, so this is good so far. Good. Adden is back on the field, so a great change there from Webby to try and inject a little bit of energy through the middle of our ruck. Get up. Beautiful one-on-one shot there from Bumpy on Kobe Heverington. Third tackle, Broncos right-hand tram line. They go left. They shift out the back there. Corey Jensen out the back of shape. He's going to dive the ball left-hand post. Actually, Adden wrestles him back to the middle of the post. So not on the complete spot for the Broncos. Xavier Willison. Great defensive effort there from Chancey to hold up the ball. Fifth and last here with the Broncos. They go left by the looks of it. Yep, they go left with Jock Madden. Jock Madden will probably dribble one. No, he won't. Tuivasa covers early on Ezra Man. Beautiful work from the boys. Oh, 6 again. Here we go. Another 6 again, guys. More pressure on our boys. We actually got off on our line early, apparently. So it's another set. Fuck, man. We just got to continue doing this, boys. Just continue working. Beautiful. All right. Third tackle. Oh, could have called that play to ball, but anyway, continued on. Tristan Saylor. Oh, the speed on the outside of Monty. And the Broncos crack us with repeated sets on our line. Should be 16-10. Monty just caught in, just waiting. Really unfortunate there. And when you got a speedy man like Mariner on the outside, fuck, you got to cover that early. But the Broncos crack us after repeated set after set, 16-10. To be fair, guys, they did defend a shitload of sets there. The amount of 6 agains I saw in that set was pretty harsh. So unfortunately, it just is what it is. That happens. We just need to get back on the horse and play out the rest of this game. Things are definitely starting to not go our way a little bit. We just need to get back on the horse. Where are we at? So we conceded 6 penalties to 2 apparently in this game so far. I haven't seen the 6 again count because it doesn't show it on NRL.com early on, but that's unfortunate. Yeah, I kind of agree there, Augustine. Yeah, I don't know. We're just case, nothing going our way by far, but this is a test for us. To be fair, we defended really well on our line then, really well, other than that last little effort there, but that happens. If the Broncos are going to get how many repeated sets, and I don't know how Staggs misses that. Staggs is definitely not a preferred kicker at all. Don't stress, guys. Don't stress. I've seen a lot of good things from us at the moment, though. I've seen a lot of good things. So we're 16-10 with 27 left in the half. It took the Broncos a ton of sets before they break us with a proper attacking shift. But we are only up by 6, and we just need to get back to our game plan and hold them down in our opposite end of the field. A little bit, Tahi. I just think that Monty just was caught lacking a little bit on the inside. Probably need to hold his width. But again, I think the Broncos may have had the numbers advantage. I probably need to rewatch that one more time. Maybe I might be wrong, but a lot of repeat efforts on our line. It's just going to happen, unfortunately. And it all came off the back of that one big moment there where obviously we should have had the knock on Mariner, and then we gave away a penalty, which to me was not fair. But it is what it is, and we get back on the horse. Great defensive effort there from the boys. 3rd tackle. The Broncos still in their 30. So this is where we play some of our best football here, is just limiting teams out of their own end. Early kick there from Billy Walters. And just remember, we did concede that 40-20 from Ezra Mam, so nice, Chauncey. So Chauncey will play the ball here. 20 out from our own line here. Nice, Mas. Here we go, Pomps. Good run from Pompey, carrying us to about 40 out from our own line. So a really good set out of from our back end there, guys. Roger, I thought he was going to get early ball there, which would have been nice to see, but 1-on-1 strip option there from Cobbo. Sir, please. How much time do you want on us? Good work from Roger to get us over that 50-meter line here. Should be a good defensive kick. We could put a nice bomb up in the corner and get down there and get into our defensive set. Chanel puts in the left-hand corner. Tackled after the kick, though. They don't call it. Is what it is. Continue on. And the Broncos work it out their own end, 10 out. That's where our system works. They just got to continue us on, continue to put it under them. No penalties here. It's good to see Adam and all that back on. That was a good change from Webby, in my opinion. And we've held them back in their 10-meter line. Great set here, defensively. 3rd tackle, Jesse Arthurs. Beautiful hit there from Tamati Martin and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, almost forcing the error. The ball bobbled a tiny bit in that tackle. Selwyn Cobbo, big run from Selwyn. He's finding himself in the game a little bit now. We might need to limit a little bit of his carries. Tristan Saylor trying to spark something out of dummy half. They're only at 35 out from their own line. Great defensive set from the boys. Just need to work out our own end now. Beautiful. Let's go, Chauncey. Marcelo wants an early one there. Tony Staggs, grass-cutting tackle. A second effort. Probably should have been a penalty, but we continue on. Great work from Pompey back on the outside. We're over the 40-meter line. We should get a really nice attacking set here, guys. Or at least a good attacking kick. Chauncey will get us over that 50-meter line. Yeah, beautiful. 6 again. Hey, Jazzy, to that comment, the 40-20 call, unfortunately, is that another error? What happened there? Fuck, Jacko. Jacko drops the ball. But yeah, to that thing, our 40-20s, the reason why we don't go 40-20s anymore, if you notice for our sets, our boys are actually getting over that 50-meter advantage line, and that's how we're getting into our really good defensive read. So we don't usually have a good option to go for a 40-20 when our boys are running out of our back end really well. It's just not a first option for us, and we're not getting put under the pump. That's why teams go for 40-20s. If you notice that we've limited the Broncos to between that 40, behind that 50-meter line, that 40-meter line, that's why they started looking for 40-20 options. That's why teams go for 40-20s. It's not an attacking option that you go for early on. You go for it usually when you're on the back foot. That's just the way it all goes. So that just is what I'm seeing. This is true, Jazzy. This is true. But yeah, again, like when we're running through our system, we just continue rolling through. Like it's just not an option really. And if you look at Tamati Martin and Chanel Harris-Tavita, Chanel's probably got a 40-20 option in him, but Tamati Martin definitely hasn't got a 40-20 option in him. Beautiful back on the inside ball there to Tristan Saylor, and they get into a good field position here, 40 out from our own line. The Broncos are starting to find a little bit of momentum. Muddy Tapal, we need to get up there. Jacko, you need to really get up here now. If you're running in the middle, you got to get up there and set the tone. Up early. They go in behind us. Chancey should get there early. Desperate there. That's scary. That is scary. Don't stress, guys. There's a lot of good things that we're seeing so far at the moment. Ooh. Katoni touches that. We should get the ball back again. Yes, let's go. We get the ball back again. So just to notice, guys, so like, yeah, watch our back end work through and watch the field positions we get to. It's a lot better sometimes than like, just going out for the 40-20 option out of nowhere and the opposite team maybe getting on it early and getting some really good meters back into our position. So the game is built on field position. That's the reason why we don't go for it as much as so, because we got boys that get out of our own end so easily. Good to see Murata coming back on. Yeah, that's a good call there, Jazzy. Should be a free interchange for us. Here we go. Good field position and set restart. So the boys are going to... Murata, back off the... Yeah, let's go, Murata. Front foot. Come on. Quick play the ball. Let's go. Dylan Walker's back on the park now too. Good. Let's go, Cody. Get through work. Third tackle. We are left sand tram line. They go right. Kick it. Go, Rog. Go, Rog. Let's go. Beautiful work for Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, kicking in behind from Tamati Martin, and the game changes back in our favor. 20 points to 10 over the Broncos so far, guys. Amazing work from the boys. This is what I mean. We just hold in, and strike where it counts. And beautiful work there from RTS and Tamati Martin. Amazing option there. If you watch here, I think that Tristan Saylor's caught on the opposite side because Chanel was calling for that ball hard. See how late that, Saylor is running back to that ball. If you watch the opposite side, Chanel will put his hands up because he was really overcalling that ball. And we go the opposite way. And Tamati Martin putting in behind. Beautiful read there from Tamati Martin, noticing that no fullback at home. And Roger Tuivasa-Sheck to compete on that play. Love to see that. Love to see that. Who called out Roger Tuivasa-Sheck to score tonight? Was it you, Tans? If you did, hopefully it was on a multi for you. Great work from the boys. And let's be honest, guys, I don't want to be that Warriors fan, but there's been things that knock on our way in this game. Like, thought about that Mariner, knock on that didn't get called. Then we had a penalty off the back of that defensive set when we were holding them down their line, which I believe should have been a penalty. And then add on top of that, Ezra Man put a 40-20 to end up getting them repeat set after repeat set after repeat set on our line. They only cracked us once properly. This is good signs from our boys. This is what I'm saying. When I saw the chat get a little bit negative, it's okay. The boys are holding in. There's a lot of good signs here. Defensively, we're not falling apart as what I've noticed over the weekend. So 22-10, we just need to keep running through our game plan, keep doing the things what we're doing right now. Webby, credit to Webby, the change to have Adam Fanor-Blake, Dylan Walker, and a double change there, and Martin Corday come on, and that's impacted the game straight away, and we're back on the front foot. Great work from Webby. Love that, Tahi. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Again, guys, 90 people in the chat right now. Appreciate every single one of you. If you do enjoy the content we're bringing you to on Wise Up TV, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. Also, share to your friends and all that. We'll be doing a full credit to the boys after the show. Great effort there from Roger to keep that ball in. A really weird kick there from, from the kickoff there. Tans, it was you. Well done. Well done, Tans. Well done. But yeah, we will be doing a full credit to the boys. It won't be such a massive episode. I do have family over currently right now, and my dad's a Broncos fan, so I would rather, if we do end up getting over the top of the Broncos here, walking out there and having a chat with my dad. But we will be doing a full credit to the boys after this game, guys, so do tune into that straight away after this show, after this live stream. Great run there from Dylan Walker. 5th tackle. Probably the first time we've been limited behind our 50-meter line there, so probably a pretty decent set there from the Broncos defensively, and we just need to roll back our sleeves up, get into defensive work. Murata and Jackson Ford. First contact on Jesse Arthurs. Well done from the boys. Selwyn, bro. Selwyn is causing a little bit of troubles and need to get on him early. You're not watching it with your dad? Nah, no. No, that has happened before, and it's not always the best sign for us. Xavier Ellison, good little run there. Broncos in an attacking position now, guys. 40 out. Little nudge there from Ezra Mam. As it goes too deep. No, beautiful work from Ezra. Chance should be able to get out of... Here we go. Go, Chancey. Go, Chance. Beautiful from Chancey. Gets out of in goal. Great effort again. And then Dallin. Another run. Beautiful hit there from Kobe Heverington. Don't run into that man's shoulders. He can cause an error for sure. Marcelo, early pass there from Post. Early there from Catewell. Go, Catewell. Let's go. Go, Catewell. Catewell's been really strong for us tonight. Really strong. Just on the little areas. He's always been around abouts there. He's definitely on his feet, though, too. Just coming off an Origin game. He's been for a little bit of work. And ads. Good to see ads off the back of that. 5th and last, we get back to that 50-meter line, which is a really good, beautiful kick there from Chanel. Nearly holds up just before the in-goal line, but we give away a 7-tackle set there. Not the best kick there from Chanel. And we should get a good defensive line set there with the Broncos not being onside off that tap. All right. Just big defensive effort here. The Broncos will probably get into a good attacking kick position here off this set. So just need to hold in. No penalties. And just stay switched on. No line breaks. Karapani comes on that edge back rower position. Really interesting move there for the Broncos. Actually, he moves into that center position. And looks like Cobbo might be on the fullback. Am I reading this right? Yeah, Cobbo's playing fullback now. I'm sure Billy's watching this because I think Cobbo's playing a lock position, but as a second fullback. Just watch out for that little play there, guys, because I think Tristan Saylor's still on the field. I might be wrong. There's a play-by-play. It hasn't updated itself yet. Error there from Chanel. So the Broncos will get a good attacking set here on our line. 22-10, 16 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second half, guys. Still a little bit of time. We just need to defend our line here and get back to what we know best, attacking football out of our back end. So also, guys, I did point out, yeah, it looks like that Tristan Saylor is still on the field, judged by the NRL.com thing I've got here. And it looks like Selwyn Cobbo will be playing like a second fullback. So this is what we were talking about, that we're thinking about with Chanel, with Chancey as well. But with the Maroons, think that Billy would be making a call on this for Kevy Walters to look at this option here. So this is a very interesting look. The Broncos going to be playing a lot of attacking football now. So just notice that Selwyn Cobbo, high tackle there on Kobe Heverington. So the boys, hopefully, hopefully not a sin bin offense. He was dropping low. That's a worry. Just a report. Mitch Barnett looking for another action here, which is a great move from Webby. He might come on for Capewell, in my opinion. Actually, could come on for Jacko. Either one of the two. Just notice those two. Here we go. The boys are defending their line. First tackle. The Broncos settle in the middle of Muddy Tapau. And they go for Xavier Willison, who's been great through contact already. Reaches out for the try. Big effort there from Xavier Willison. And the Broncos get back 22-16. Unfortunate there. I know, Tans. I know. Xavier Willison just one-on-one over the top of Wade Egan, and the other boys unable to hold him up. And the Munna wave. Wado gets his body. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people are saying about Wado with his tackle tech, maybe a little bit off. He just needs to get lateral a little bit and get that shoulder point contact. Yeah, big moment there for Xavier Willison. It's all good. It's just how we recover from this. And this makes Webby's change so much better with Mitch Barnett coming back on the field. He'll set a tone. So surely he'll knock this one over. Tons. Tahi. This is okay. That was probably that and D Mariner's try, to be honest, but that was probably, he got Xavier Willison. He can do that to teams, but we just had an extra D up there. Capewell was probably too late to cover, but Egan's got Egan probably caught himself on the inside, just got bumped. But it's okay. As long as, how did the boys react to this? We're, 6 up again? 13 minutes and 51 seconds left in this half. I'm pretty sure Webby has made the change for Barney back on the field. There he is. So that's a really good sign. So Barney should see us off to the end of the game here. Here we go. Big contact on Xavier. He's definitely been big. This is where Ads needs to step up. So it does look like that Kurt Capewell's come off and we've got Mitch Barnett playing that left side edge back row just because Jackson Ford's there. All right, we got to limit that movement there from Billy Walters. Second tackle, 20 out from the Broncos line. Muddy Tapau in behind the ruck. We're falling off tackles a little bit here, guys. Mitch Barnett, Xavier Willison. Good contact there from Chanel. Fourth tackle, the Broncos get 45 out from their own line. Good set from the Broncos to get out of their own end. Muddy Tapau will get them over that 50-meter mark. So they get a better kicking position here. It's up to the boys how to get out of their back end. Ezra Mam's going to play with it, though. Out the back, Selwyn Cobbo, they create numbers. Beautiful. They drop the ball. Tamati Martin will get the ball back, so we get a good attacking position here, guys. We should be able to finish with a nice attacking kick in this set. And everything runs perfectly. Nice shift there. Chauncey, just before the 40. Jacko. Tyrone, trash. That was, yeah. It was not good. Good run from Mitchie back in behind the ruck there. Beautiful offload. Freddie Lussick is on for Wade Egan, probably to see out the rest of the game too, I would believe. All right, Dylan Walker. Fourth tackle, we hit the 30-meter line. Looks like we might go a right side shift. That's where we sat with that left train line. No, we go short. Chanel cuts back in. Beautiful run. Could have got the offload away, but beautiful to see him hold that in. Tamati Martin looking at a right side bomb by the looks of it here, I reckon. Here we go. Let's go, Dal. Get up there. Let's go, Dal. And Dallin Watini-Selesnya comes down with the ball. The Warriors go ahead even more now. From that 6-point lead, we go ahead 26-16 with a kick to come. Amazing work from the boys. Great set after that error. Great to see. Did Aden go off the field? Oh, so we made a late change with Jazzy. So Jazzy's going to finish out the game with Ads off the field. That's interesting. But anyway, great try there. Beautiful work. 26-16 with a kick to come, guys. This has been a really good game from the boys. Really good game. Again, we could get a lot better, but like, to be fair, our effort area players have all been on tonight, and it's been really good to see. The Broncos have swayed the possession back into nearly a 50-50 contest. We're still holding out, but we're still dominating in a lot of big areas here. Run meters, post contact meters, line breaks. The Broncos have the one up on us. Tackle breaks also too. So Selwyn Cobbo playing more so in the middle. I feel like he's getting a lot of their tackle breaks in my opinion. But defensively, we're holding in fairly strong. Are they going to check this or what? No, they're not. Beautiful. Yes, Richard. Yeah, we did score, my brother. We did score. So sorry to get you late there, man. Beautiful. Try confirmed. I felt like I was waiting forever for that. Let's go. 10 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second half, guys. Just need to run this one home. Hopefully, we continue to turn the screws over. Maybe get some late points on the Broncos and get our differential back in favor. That would be good to see. Let's go, Pompey. It's on his less preferred side. He could overswing this, but hopefully gets it right. Oh, comes off the opposite. He tries to over push it to the right. 26-16, 10 points the difference, guys. We are over the Warriors currently right now. 10 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock in the second half. Great work, Dal. Great work, Dal. %, Richard. That's all I want to see. Shout out Mount Smart Joker, the Mets. Yeah, shout out to Mount Smart Joker, bro. Freak. Nice tomato. Here we go, Jazzy. Let's go, Jazzy. Good run there from Jazzy. Ugly played the ball, but good to get that done for us. Jacko going a little bit too sideways. Let's go, Mitch. Beautiful work. Barnett will get us over to 30, about 35, almost to the 40. Good work from Mitchy. Post-contact meters. Dylan Walker. There's that foot speed in the middle. That's what we need. Beautiful to see. We get just behind the 50-meter line. So if you're noticing this, just our normal sets, guys, we do end our sets majoritively within the opposite end of the 40. That's why the 40-20 option doesn't really come to us a lot. And we go. Chanel Harris-Tavita. Beautiful nudge into the corner. And Dean Mariner with the ball. Good defensive line, guys. Straight defensive line. Good catch. And we drag him back behind the 10-meter line. Great set there from the boys after points. Nas, I saw the doggies post-match after Nulla performance. When the Warriors were mentioned, saw Critter's eyes wake up and see the fear. I'd love to say that. Thanks, Tyro, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through, my bro. Oh, is Brody playing currently right now at Moreton Bay? Let me know. Because if he is, I think he'd be playing against my missus' little brother. Good contact there from Monty. Causes, yes. Forward pass there, caused from the Broncos. Another error allows the pressure to come off. We get some really good field position here, guys, and we go back on the attack. Yeah, that's a forward pass for sure. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second half here, guys. With a 10-point lead, we probably need one more just to shut this one out, hopefully. Good to see the Mexican wave. We'll call that the Munna wave go around the Mount Smart Go Media Stadium. Chancey cuts it back in behind the scrum. And now we are 30 out from the Broncos line. Jacko gets his footing not so well. He's running from in that front row position is not the best, but all good. Dylan Walker out the back there. Tamade looks under, goes to Roger, back in behind the ruck. Good to see Rog. Should get a quick play to ball there. Sir, leg pull to bring him back over with Billy Walters is gone unseen. Dylan Walker straight through the middle there. Almost gets over the line there. We're about 2 or 3 meters out away from the Broncos line. Freddie Lussick, short ball there to Mitch Barnett. Back to Freddie Lussick. Lussick gets over. And that is it. I didn't say any words then. The Warriors get over, guys. 30-16 over the Broncos with a kick to come. Let's go. Mana wave in the chat, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Great performance for the boys so far. Freddie to Barnett. Barnett out the back to Freddie. Well done to Freddie, man. Well done to Freddie. And the big mana wave from Freddie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Freddie's been good, man, since he's come on. Only a small stint in that, but he has not looked a little bit out of play. Like, that was a good little play there from Freddie. Hopefully his development continues to go and becomes another good second option for us at hooker. We got a lot of other people they can contend with there. Paulie Roach, you know, players like that. Dalfa, we got Alua in in our New South Wales Cup team. Even Sands, who's been coming off the bench playing through that hooker role. But Freddie was there to start. Defensively, he's there. And hopefully he continues to grow on his game because he definitely has ability. It just needs to be shown in first grade. That's the only thing. Tyler Scott, Mitch You Beauty, 100%. 100%. That's exactly it, Nas. 100%. 100%. Ty, you keep the pressure up while I was fucking oaf. Pomp's just off again, 30-16. So Pompey not having his best game tonight with the kicking boot. Everything else he's been completely perfect. They were completely fine at, in my opinion. 30-16. So we are ahead in a 14-point margin. So we still need to maybe get one more to go over the top of home. Richard, yes. Savania is definitely related to my missus, my brother. I was actually going to hit up Vance sometime for an interview. I just don't want to annoy her currently right now. I want her to just like soak up the moment that she's had winning the player of the match for the Maroons. But yeah, it was good to see. Let's go, Isaiah. Appreciate you coming through, Buzz. Roger. Good to see Roger get up there. Love this jersey, Just K's. Love it. But yeah, I'd love to get Varney on Buzz Up TV and just have an interview with her, obviously being in the inaugural, Warriors NRLW side, and having a great performance, and plus, just growing up around, being with my missus for such a long time, being around the family. I know a lot of, her inner workings and how much she's had to deal with to get to this position, so I feel like it'd be a good chat. Oh, is that right, Tyrone? Hopefully he kills Benyo then. Hopefully he kills Benyo or Brody. We'll talk to him about it when he gets on the live stream. Lockie, get out of our chat. Oh, Sailor almost slides into out of the field. Fuck, I love you, Lockie, bruz. Shout out to Lockie, Titans fan in the chat, guys. Don't bash him too much. They bashed our team enough last week, but the Titans, true Queensland contenders. Yeah. But shout out to Vance. Amazing performance over the weekend, on Thursday. Beautiful shot there from Freddie Lussick and Murata near Cordy. Fourth tackle, we limited the Broncos in behind their 20. We need to get their shit. Yeah, good chance here. Beautiful. Get their chance. Love that. Good work, Chancey. 4 minutes left to go here, guys, in the second half. The boys just trying to close this one out. Chancey's worked really hard tonight, especially defensively. Because the Broncos kicking game's actually been okay. A couple of 40-20 attempts. Try to turn us around. Loving the shifts out of our back end. Beautiful shot there from Katoni on Chanel. Let's go, Jazzy. Yeah. Her words. Oh, beautiful run there from Roger from the middle. Honestly, yeah, when Varney got hit with the player of the match, it's so good to see that reaction from her too. You know what I mean? It was good to see, especially being family with her. Yeah, she's worked so hard to get to that position, bro. Shout out to Vance. Lockie, good to see you, Buzz. Broncos need a 100% healthy team to have any chance this year. I agree, bro. I think their system doesn't work when they don't have players in those positions to make it work. You know what I mean? There's no Walshy, there's no Carrigan, there's no Payne Haas. They're out the back shifts. They just don't work that well out of the back end. You don't have a player that can make that happen like Walshy can. So then you got to look back into like rolling up the sleeves and get through the hard work. And unfortunately, the Broncos have lost that due to their game plan, their system that they're playing through. So I agree, bro. I really do agree. I will try, guys. I will try. Again, I don't want to annoy her too much, but yeah, she's good for an interview on that. And yeah, she'd love to come on, I'm sure. Agreed, Lockie, agreed. They're definitely missing Renault. I think Renault's kicking game would have definitely held him in a lot better in this game too. I felt like their kicking game hasn't been too bad in this game, but, you know, Renault is Renault. Maratani caught it! Oh, almost gets to the line. Beautiful little set that play there for Tomato Mutton. I think they're going to go short to Roger here. No, they go left. That's all right. Dylan Walker, dummy. Beautiful option there to dummy and go. Tomato Martin, go early. Go, Rog. 1-on-1. Let's go, Rog. He shows a little bit of a right foot jig there from Roger. He's got both feet. Karapani does well with Ezra Mam to wrap him up. Unders ball there for Jackson Ford. Jackson Ford dives about right side post. That opens our left side. Opens shift if we go there. I do think they're going to put a little grubber in behind maybe. Oh, Dylan Walker, that wasn't really the option. Freddie, good cover there from Freddie and Jazzy to lock the Broncos back in their end goal. 1:36 left in this game, guys. This is closing it out with our defense. It's such good to see. So good to see. So good to see. Vocabulary is gone at the moment, guys. Get on, Dal. Beautiful. Up the was. Yeah, what's going on? Before those two penalties too, guys, we were down on a penalty count of, in this game, 7-3. 7-2 before that penalty, guys. Like, we've been under it too, so it's good to see that we've held in very, very strong with the Broncos attacking our line, all that sort of stuff. Great to see. Lockie, if you get Varney on, can you ask her, is it true that Lockie taught how to throw long balls? She didn't remember who you are, Lockie. You know what I'm going to tell her, bro? I'm going to do the ones of like, hey, Vance, you remember that time, you know, Caboolture touch, like 8 o'clock at night, she subbed in for a social team and Ash put this mad right foot step on her. I won't tell them about the rest of the game and how that unfolded, but it was my claim to fame. Marshmallow, man. 24 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking over, guys. We have this game locked and loaded. Chanel Harris-Tavita to knock it over to put it at 32-16. Either way, we get the chockies in this game. Great performance from the boys there. A little bit of adversity. You know, we didn't have the most cleanest game. 80% completion rates, pretty fairly good. We've had some really good moments in multiple different areas. Down on penalty count and that, and the boys have really pulled it out of the fire. So great to see. We led the whole way long. And the game is done. 32-16, guys. Amazing performance from the boys. Guys, if you enjoyed this sort of content, please feel free to jump over to Full Credit to the Boys. I'm just about to jump over to it right now. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content that we're bringing. I'm going to close this one off, guys, so feel free. Jump over from this chat. Full Credit to the Boys. We're jumping on it now. We're going to get it over done quickly. We're going to run through your questions over to game 2. And then I'm going to go talk shit to my dad about the Warriors getting over the Broncos. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let's go. Up the wires, baby. Munna wave all day. Let's go. Take it easy, guys. See you in Full Credit to the Boys. Won't be on 2 seconds, guys. Jump over to it right now. Jump over.